the unspoken motivators within the prepping community. And of course, it's on an individual level as well. Welcome aboard. This is the Art of Prepping. Hopefully by now, the channel has made a clear-cut case of why you should be prepared or why you should ongoingly prepare, mainly out of responsibility to yourself and family. And so if you have any self-respect, you're going to do and take measures to better yourself and family. Now, what about those unsaid, deeper motivations on why people do what they're doing? In particular, maybe things that are actually motivating more than just for that possible disaster, that tornado in the future. Well, it is in my experience that people have had bad experiences. So it could be because of past experiences that they actually don't want to re-experience that experience. And so they go out of their way more than the average person. And they don't mind the label of prepper, even though it is just a label. And I don't like labels either. But some people purposely seek out labels so they can identify with it. And I think this also could play in part as a type of defense mechanism as well. Because if you think about the motivations of why someone would want to identify as a prepper, especially outwardly, some preppers are not outward though, but those who are, this is a type of mechanism to counter the vulnerability of what may have happened to them or what they fear could happen to them. Of course, fear can be very realistic and very stressful in the now, even though if something hasn't really happened yet. Fear can make it feel like it has. Now, what about why other people become a prepper? And I think even on a deeper level, there are some people who find their uniqueness, as we've talked about in the past in the channel, that we have 6 basic needs, and one of them is being unique. And you definitely are going to really be unique with your friends and family if you're the only prepper, because you stand out. You will seem to be quite extreme. And there actually are people that are preppers that are extreme. And so I don't advocate that. I'm not saying you can never be too prepared. I'm just saying some people go over the top on various categories of their preps, as we've talked about, and they do things really to get your attention and instead of actually just being more prepared. Now, another one of those needs is to be of value. They want to be appreciated. Some preppers, this is what they want. They don't get it in their own personal lives. Their work or their job is not satisfactory. They don't feel appreciated at home. They don't have the friends that they really want. And to be of value, they become a prepper. So they can be, once again, unique and of value when bad things happen. People will turn to them and go, oh, so-and-so is a prepper. Maybe we can go there for help. And that kind of prepper will be more open and outward, like, oh, sure, come on in, because now they are being needed and they are of value. And the last one, which probably is the largest category, once again, of our basic needs, that is a deeper motivation for preppers, that may not even be really that well versed in why they're this way, but it is that level of having certainty. And we talked about this briefly, but certainty and knowing that you have provisions can give you a lot of peace, and it can be a very large motivator because it gives you a sense of safety and security and fulfills the very, very basic of our needs so that we have some type of, once again, certainty that we will have food and water, we have shelter, we have the basic provisions to get on with it. And so these are my thoughts on this. Do you have any yourself? I'd be interested to know because I think some people prep and they don't even know why. Thanks for watching.